Hey guys, so long time no talk. I actually haven't made a video because I haven't had a phone for a bit, which means I actually haven't even had a camera for a while. So that's why I haven't made any videos recently. It's been, I think, a little bit over a month and a half or something since my last video, something like that. And a lot has gone on since then, so I'm going to go ahead and just update you guys. This is going to be a both life update and a pregnancy update all in one, so I guess I'll just go ahead and get started. Okay, so I am now 30 weeks pregnant. I will be 31 weeks Friday, and that's 4 days from now. So far in my pregnancy, everything's been okay. I went to the doctor a little while back for cramping and things like that, and they checked me. I was just at 28 weeks, and they checked me, and they said I wasn't dilated, I was closed, everything was good. And then later that day, I started hurting really bad, I guess from being checked. I don't know. I had to go to the hospital, and they said I was severely dehydrated, and they hooked me up to some fluids, and I started feeling better then. And then they sent me home with something to relax me and help me sleep. And ever since then, I've been trying to stay more on top, drinking even more water and fluids. And so far, I haven't had any more of those episodes. And thank God, because I was in a lot of pain. I seriously thought I was in labor. I was hurting so bad. But since then, everything has been good. Everything's been normal. All my test results that I've had when I've gone to the doctor, they've been normal. So far, so good. She is way less active now. She was really active in like 25 weeks and a little bit before, like anywhere between from like 18 weeks to 25 weeks. She was really active all the time. And now she's slowed down a lot, and I think it might be because she's running out of room. And then also, last time I went to the doctor at 28 weeks when they checked her on the ultrasound, make sure everything was okay with her and the fluid, everything like that. They said she was pike breech, which means she's folded in half and then butt down, I guess. So it might be because of her position. I'm not feeling her as much. But other than that, everything has been normal. And I only have a little less than 10 weeks to go, you guys. That is crazy. I'm almost down to single digits, and that is insane. I can't wrap my head around that at all. But other than that, I mean, we've been trying to prepare for her, and most of the big things we have clothes and things like that. We just still have to get smaller things, just pick up the last minute things. I'm also trying to wait because my baby shower is January 24th. So basically it's a month from today. Give like 2 days difference. And I don't know what anybody's gonna get me. So I don't want to go get everything and then, have people get me the same thing. So I'm trying to hold off on getting certain things until after the baby shower and then see where we stand there, and then, go from there. But other than that, like I said, everything's good pregnancy-wise. And I will put in a belly shot somewhere in this video. Right now, I'm just sitting on the couch. Alec is drinking some water and watching the same cartoon he's watched today for the fourth time. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the talking portion out of the way, and then I'll show you my belly. Okay, now for the life update. I actually got a job. And some of you might think that's kind of crazy considering I'm 30 weeks and, 2 months from now I'm going to be due, and then I'm going to have a newborn and everything. And I'm really surprised for that reason that I even got hired. But it is close to where I live. it is probably like 8 minutes away from my house. And, not factoring in that, yeah, I'm going to have to take Alec to, daycare and everything else. But it is office work. It is a disciplinary clerk at a prison. And some of you might be like, whoa, because, dealing with inmates and stuff like that. But really, it's not, being in the office, it's not really, having to deal with inmates very much or anything like that. Only time that you really have to deal with them is if they come in clean, and those are the, ones that are low risk. And plus, the prison in my town isn't a high risk prison. It's a high grade prison. I don't know how you would say that. There's no murderers there or anything like that. Generally, which it's not, still not great, but generally, what's there is assault, drugs, and sex offenders. But like I said, I won't be dealing with them. I'll be doing office work, so I don't have to worry about that. But it is a very good job, especially for career-wise, to stay in the field, because you can move up, you can test up and increase your pay. It's a salary position, so I will be on salary. And also, since it's a government position, they get excellent benefits, not only for myself, but my family. The state pays 100% for my coverage, and then on top of that, 50% for all my dependents, which includes my spouse and my children. And then that's just how much I'll be paying a month for it. Then on top of that, there's no deductible. In-network is like $25 copay. I don't know. It's really, really good insurance. They take care of all their employees. So on top of being on salary pay, I get excellent, medical benefits and things like that. So it's as far as compensation-wise, it's really worth it in the end, and something that I'm looking forward to doing long-term, moving up, increasing my pay. It's a stable career, and I'm really excited. My direct hire date is January 5th, so I still have, I think, 2 weeks from today is when I start. And so I'll be there for about 2 months, and then I'll go into labor, have Alice, and then I'll have probably like 6 weeks off from maternity leave, and then I'll go back. And so, which they knew all this going into it, that I was pregnant. When I went in for my interview, I was 6 months pregnant when they interviewed me, and I was really surprised that they hired me. But I talked to my supervisor, and she was really, really sweet about the whole thing. She said not to worry about it. They'll just have to, retrain me when I come back, and it's not a big deal. She's excited, about having me. So, that's really, really exciting for both myself and my family. People might think that I'm crazy, that I want to work not only just starting at the end of my pregnancy, but then also having to go right back to work, after maternity leave for a few weeks after having a newborn. But for me personally, I have to work. I have to go to school or do something. I can't just sit at home all day every day and not have anything else to do. I have to do something productive. That's how I feel it. I've been at home now my entire pregnancy so far, plus a little bit before that. So I've been home for quite a while, and I'm ready for a change. I'm ready to do something that is going to benefit my future and my family's future. And so when I do go back to work, Alec will be going to daycare after she's born. Before she's born, I'm going to be paying my family to watch him. That way he adjusts a little bit better, because he's used to staying at home with me all day, every day. And that way he'll have an easier adjustment. So he'll be staying with them until I have her. Then he'll be coming home with me for the 6 weeks when I'm home with her. And then I'll start taking her to my family, because I don't want to put her in daycare at a young age. I feel very strongly about that. And then he will start going to daycare full time. And that way he can get back into the routine of, learning, outside play, and then he'll have, be able to make friends and everything. He'll be 3, almost 3 at the time, or 3, somewhere around there when I go back. So he's plenty old enough to go to daycare. He's been before when I used to work in a daycare, And after a few days, he adjusted really well and he liked it. So hopefully that'll go smoothly. And then Alice will be staying with my family, and I'll be paying them to watch her, because I trust my family way more with, my newborn child than daycare, because at that age they can't talk, they can't tell you what goes on, and kids get sick at daycare all the time, and newborns obviously don't need to be getting sick all the time. So that's the game plan. I start January 5th, and then when I start, then he'll go to my grandparents, and then I'll stay home with him and her when she's born for about 6 weeks, and then he'll go to daycare and she'll go back over there, and then I'll start working again. It's going to be very hectic, and I'm probably going to be a zombie because Alec already doesn't like to sleep very well at night. And then I'm going to have a newborn, and then I'm going to have to get up really early because my normal hours are going to be 7 to 4. So I have to get up in time to be able to bring them both to daycare and my family's house, and then go back to work. So I'm probably going to be a zombie, but it's only temporary, and we'll hopefully fall into a routine with things. And yeah, that's about all that's going on, other than Christmas and things like that. We have our tree and everything set up over there, and Christmas is in a few days. I can't believe it is like gone by so super fast and snuck up on me. I'm going to be happy and excited for him to open all his presents, and then at the same time I'm going to be so ready for Christmas to be over and have another year to prepare for Christmas, because it's just obviously anybody with kids knows Christmas can be expensive. So other than that, Chris is still working where he has been working at. He's still in the process of trying to get certified. The person who is over handling the books and things like that to give out to the workers so they can study and take the test has been having family problems. He hasn't been able to give any books out, so we're still waiting on that. But hopefully when that goes through, that'll be a little extra money coming in. Actually, I think a lot of extra money coming in. But so right now it's just about preparing for her, getting ready for my job, and just getting everything in order and waiting for everything to fall in place. So, and that's it. That's about all that's been going on in our life so far. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my belly. Alright guys, so this is my 30-week pregnancy, pregnant belly. It's probably a lot bigger than you remember in my last videos I made. It's crazy how much, your belly changes during pregnancy. And this shirt is actually a looser shirt, so you can even see it as well as my other maternity shirts. My hair. But it's absolutely crazy that I am only 30 weeks, you guys. I still have a little less than 10 weeks to go. It's crazy. It's hard to imagine that I'm going to be getting even bigger. That's nuts. But anyway, hopefully it won't be so long for another video. But I guess we'll see how things go, how we settle. Hopefully it won't be so long. But anyway, alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.